Dear children, good afternoon to all. Welcome back to the afternoon session. This session is for geography. That is, in this title, we are going to see India, location, relief and drainage. This is a topic. And as we have already taught all this topic, I am going to remember you. I am going to recapture the point that we have already learned. Isn't it? So, while recalling the points, be aware and listen the points and store in mind. Whenever it is required, please reproduce it. First of all, so far you have been listening history in the previous session. In the title Social Science, it's a part of history, geography and economics. History. What is history? Some people think that history is for namesake. It's not like that. History is not an account of those who came and went. History is a record for the past, reference for the future generation. And then geography. What is a geography? Geography. The geography, geo and graphy. Geo is earth and its surroundings. And graphy, study. So, geography is a study of earth and its surroundings. Then, we will go to the topic location, relief and drainage. Before going to this topic, I would like to tell you about some important fact about our country. That is, India is the seventh largest country in the world. There is a possibility to take one word. So, India is the seventh largest country in the world. Largest country. In one word purpose, may I ask, India is the seventh largest country in the world, and India is the second largest country in Asia continent. In the world, we are in seventh place in area wise. In the continent wise, in Asia, India is the second largest country in Asia. And also, India is a part of South Asia. India is an India map, India physical map, and then India is located in the southern part of Asia continent. So, India forms a part of South Asia and separated by Himalaya from the rest of the continent. See here Asia is here Europe will be there, here North America, here South America, and here Australia, and down Antarctica. So in the north, India forms a southern part of the Asia continent. The location of India in the world map is southern part of Asia continent, and also country India is separated by lofty Himalayas in the middle from the rest of the continent. And then, here many Indian states are larger than the many countries of the world. When comparing many countries of the world, Indian states are larger. So, we have such a large area. When comparing area, many countries of the world are smaller than Indian states. So, Indian states are such a larger. That is why there is a comparison. Many countries are smaller than the many states of India. And then India holds 2.4 of the total area of the world. The total 100% of the total area, India occupies 2.4% of the land with an area. What is the total area of our country now? That is 32 lakhs 87,263 square kilometer. It is the area of our country, total area of our country. 32 lakhs 87,263 square kilometer area wise. In the total area of the world, 100% the total land, India accounts 2.4%. How many will be remaining? Could you tell me? The remaining percentage covers the other parts of the world. So, here there is a possibility to take questions. Which is the largest country in the world? They may ask. And what is the position of India in the world? That is 7th largest country. The dash is the second largest country in Asia. India is the second largest country in Asia. What is the total area of the country in the world total area? That is 2.4%. And what is the total area of our country? That is 32 lakhs 87,263 square kilometers. These are the general fact about our country. Then we will go for the land frontiers. That means neighbors. The neighbors which are the neighboring countries which are connected land boundary with our country. Land frontier. Land frontiers. India shares the total kilometer. India shares 15,200 kilometers long land frontiers with Pakistan. What are the neighbors? I will tell you: Pakistan, Afghanistan, first one Pakistan, second one Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan. China, Nepal, Bhutan. Pakistan in west. You have to write the direction also. Pakistan in the west is here, Pakistan. And northwest is Afghanistan. Northwest in Afghanistan. China, Nepal, Bhutan. China here, China here, Nepal here, Bhutan. In north direction, in north. And the next Bangladesh and Myanmar. Bangladesh and Myanmar. Myanmar, that is east. Myanmar, there is old name of Myanmar, that is Burma. In the east, we have a land connection with these countries. Pakistan in the west, northwest Afghanistan, and China, Nepal, Bhutan in the north. Then here Bangladesh and Myanmar. It's Bangladesh and Myanmar in the east side. So these countries have a land connection with our country. So the total land frontiers, the India shares totally 15,200 kilometer land boundary shares with these countries. Okay, Afghanistan, there is a connection between India and Afghanistan in boundary, and India has a connection between Pakistan in boundary, and then Nepal, China, Bhutan. We have a connection with India, and Bangladesh and Myanmar have a connection with India. Land boundary. Okay, and then if you look at the map, you can find out, or you can say Afghanistan connected with India some distance, and Pakistan connected with the Indian boundary some distance. And here, you see, by seeing the map itself, we can say the largest border is with the Bangladesh. See here, in Bangladesh we have a land boundary, land connection with the west side, north side and east side. We have a connection with the land boundary with the Bangladesh, both the west side and the north side and the east side. So, the largest border is with the Bangladesh, 4,156 kilometers. We have a land connection. This many kilometers, we have a land boundary connection with India. See here, it starts from West Bengal. West Bengal, then Bihar, then it goes up to here, Sikkim, then it goes to here Arunachal Pradesh and Assam, then next come Meghalaya and Manipur, Tripura and up to Tripura. So, the Bangladesh have the land connection with this many states. So, covering 4,156 kilometers. The largest boundary shared with India, that is Bangladesh. There will be a chance to get to give one more. The country which has largest kilometer shares land frontier India, that is Bangladesh. There will be a possibility to ask the length also. The largest border is with the Bangladesh, that is 4,156 kilometers. And another one, the shortest boundary, it is the largest share, largest land boundary share, that is Bangladesh, 4,156 kilometers. Shortest boundary connecting with the India, that is, will you tell me? By seeing the map, you can find out. That is here. Afghanistan. Afghanistan covers or connects or shares its boundary with the India, that is 106 kilometers. 106 kilometers. 106 kilometers. Shortest land frontier share, that is Afghanistan. Shortest land boundary sharer. Afghanistan, largest land boundary sharer, that is Bangladesh. There will be a possibility to take question to check the students whether the students have gone through the line or not. So you have to keep in mind this. Next we will go. So far we have seen the land frontier. Then we will go water frontiers. Water frontiers, neighbors. About India has 600 kilometer. The coastline of our country is 6,100 kilometer. The length of the India's coastline covering 3 sides. See here. I will draw a rough sketch. In the west, it is east, it is south. See here, west side, water frontier, that is Arabian Sea. Then east side, that is Bay of Bengal. Then south side, that is Indian Ocean. Indian Ocean. So, their total coastline, the total coastline of India is 6,100 kilometer. It's covering, it stretches from here, Gujarat to Kanyakumari, then Kanyakumari to Calcutta. The total coastline of our country is 6,100 kilometer. And that's a contrary answer in connected with the total coastline. And if you ask some people in the textbook, they are given in 2 places 2 different length of the coastline. In one place there is 6,100 kilometer. In another one place 7,516.6 kilometer. See here, we should not confuse. So, some people say that, sorry, in one place they are given 6,100 kilometer. In another one place they are given 7,516.6 kilometer. In which we have to write, if they happen to ask in the examination, the total coastline of India is. Whether we have to write 6,500 kilometer or 7,516.5 kilometer. There is an answer for that. There is a check. What is a check now? If they ask generally, what is the total length of India's mainland coastline? Mainland coastline. India's mainland coastline means there are some parts are there islands which are belong to India, but they are not connected with the India's mainland. They are somewhat far away from India. That is here, Andaman Nicobar Island is there. Andaman and Nicobar Island is there. Here, Lakshadweep is there. Lakshadweep in the Arabian Sea. Andaman Nicobar Islands in the Bay of Bengal. This island are also belongs to India. So if you take mainland alone, we have to see the word, the total coastline of India's mainland. Here in the mainland, here in the island, that is Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Islands, the length of the coastline of these island won't be calculated, won't be added if they ask the total coastline of India's mainland. So, the length of the coastline of India's mainland is 6,100 kilometers. That is correct. Many people are confusing. In one place is 6,100, in another one place is 7,516.6. Here, that is why I am giving explanation. The mainland alone, the length we have to calculate only the mainland. We should not add it islands. Okay, ba? If you add the coastline of islands, Andaman Nicobar Island, Andaman Island is there, Nicobar Island is there, Lakshadweep is there. If we add it, the length of the island with the mainland, how will they ask the question for this? The total coastline of India, not mainland, India including islands. Okay, including islands, 7,516.6 kilometers. Correct. The total length of the India's mainland alone, 6,100 kilometers is correct. There is no place to confuse. This is for India's mainland. The coastline. India's coastline is, the length of the India's mainland is 6,100 kilometers. The length of the coastline of India, including islands, that is 7,516.6 kilometers. We need not to confuse. And then, in land frontiers, we have another one, that is our neighbor country, Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is our southern part of our neighboring country. It is disconnected by a shallow watery pot. Shallow watery pot. Shallow means what? Not more deep or not deep length. So between narrow and shallow sea. Narrow and shallow. SHALLO. Shallow sea. That is called a PART state. PART state. Yes. It is also a water part. This is PART state. So there is a water spot in between India and Sri Lanka. As India is our southern part of our neighbor, the southern part of our neighbor is separated by a water spot. In narrow means what? Not more breadth. Very narrow. What you call in Tamil? Kurugalani. And shallow, not more deep. That sea is there. That is called a PART state. So, India is separated from Sri Lanka by a watery spot. That is called a PART state. And then we will go for next. So, general fact over, land frontiers. Land frontiers over and water frontiers over. And then we will go to next step. India subcontinent. India subcontinent. Subcontinent. Here I would like to say, India is a peninsular country, and India has islands, the own islands. So I would like to give a minor, before that I would like to give you what is a peninsula. It should be coming here back. What is a peninsular river and what is a Himalayan river? Himalayan North Indian river and the peninsular river. What is peninsular and what is highland? Island pronunciation. Some people will read Island, not Island. Island and peninsula. See here, a simple definition. The land part which is connected by three sides water and one side land. That is called a peninsula. India is a peninsula country. See here. I told you the country which is connected by or covered by three sides water and one side land, it is called peninsular. See here, see the map, India map. Western part of the India connected by Arabian Sea. The eastern part of India, eastern side of India, connected by Bengal, and the southern side is covered by Indian Ocean. So, three side water. Okay, three side water, that is western side Arabian Sea, east side Bengal, southern side Arabian Sea. What is our definition? The land part which is connected by three sides water. Whatever, west Arabian Sea, east Bengal, south Indian Ocean, and one side land part, that is north. The northern part of our country is connected with the land. If you go further, China is coming. Land part, isn't it? So that is why we call India is a peninsular country, as the northern part of India is connected by the land, western part of the India is connected by Arabian Sea, eastern side Bengal, and the southern side Indian Ocean. Three sides here, three sides water. Three sides water and one side land. That is called a peninsula. Okay, peninsular river will be there. Peninsular river, which is the river which originated in the southern part of India, not in the northern part. It will go Himalayan rivers that we will discuss in the later. You will see only the definition: peninsula and island. Peninsula is nothing but a piece of land covered by three sides water and one side land, that is peninsula. And then you go to island. If you look at the map, you can find out that India, Sri Lanka is an island. See here, north side of PART-1, that is shallow and narrow sea, PART-1 sea, and west side Arabian Sea, east side Bengal, and south side Indian Ocean. So, all sides are covered by water. So, a piece of land surrounded by water, all sides, that is called island. A piece of land covered by water, three sided, except one side, that is called peninsula. Except one side is, that is land. Remaining side covered by water, that is called peninsula. One side land, three sides water. And here island, I told now, this is a land part and covered by water. See here, it's a land, all sides, both north, south, west, east. North, south, west, east. A piece of land covered by all sides to the water, that is called island. Okay, then we will go to the topic. India subcontinent. First of all, what is a continent? A large mass of land is called a continent. Large mass. Large mass of land. Large mass of land. That is larger area. Large mass of land is nothing but a larger area. Very, very larger area. We can say it is a continent. Asia covering a large distance, and here Europe covering large distance, then North America covering large distance, South America covering large distance, Asia covering, then Australia covering large distance, the nice continent Antarctica covering large mass of land. So the area covering more land, that is called a large mass of land. Actually, in the large mass of land, there will be a lot of differences. What are the differences? That is, there are different continental characters will be there. What are the continental characters? I will tell you. Physiography. One of the continental characters, physiography. Physiography is nothing but the relief features, mountains, plains, plateaus, hills, valleys. It will be differ from place to place. And another one, continental characters, that is climate. In the large mass of land, we can find the different types of climate. A larger area, we can find the same type of climate. In the larger area, differences in climate, then differences in natural vegetation. You take Asia, you take North America, you take South America, we can find large differences in natural vegetation. In one place we can find one species of natural vegetation. In the same country, in the same continent, in another place there will be a different species of plants will be growing. So we can see such differences in natural vegetation only in the large mass of land. Not only physiography, differences in physiography, differences in climate, differences in natural vegetation, and minerals also. In different places we can find different minerals. In one place we can find some varieties of minerals. In another place we can find another varieties of minerals. So different varieties of minerals can be found only in the continent, in the larger areas. And next, human resources. The last distinct continental characters, human resources. There is a difference in human resources also. In one place, skilled persons. In another one place, unskilled laborers. In another one place, high quality, high skilled laborers. In another one place, uneducated. And another one place, tribal people. They do not know even the smell of education. We can find these distinct continental characters. These are the continental characters. These distinct continental characters we can find only in the large areas. That means in continent. Then why? So India is a smaller in region. How many square kilometer? Could you tell me? 32,87,263 square kilometer. Smaller area. I am coming to say the reason for why India is a subcontinent. I told the distinct continental characters, physiography, climate, natural vegetation, minerals and human resources. In these distinct continental characters, you can find only in the continent. The land which covers more area, larger area, we can find these differences. But we can find these differences in our country, India. Though India is smaller in region, smaller in area, we can find the continental characters in India. That is why India is called subcontinent. We got clear about why India is called a subcontinent. What are the distinct continental characters that enjoy continents? That is physiography, difference in physiography like hills to mountains to plateaus, plains, valleys, gorges. In different places, like differences. Like that, in climate also differences. In the same larger area, you can find the northern side one climate, southern side one climate, and northern, eastern end one climate, and western end one climate in the larger area. And the differences in natural vegetation, difference in minerals, difference in human resources. We can find these differences only in the larger area. But we can find all these differences in our small area, in our country. That is why India is called a subcontinent. Why India is called a subcontinent? The distinct continental characters all available in India, though it is a small, and we have the differences in physiography, differences in climate, differences in natural vegetation, differences in minerals, differences in human resources. So, India is called subcontinent.